ever since my dad took me up to the family deer cabin up at Stevens Point, Wisconsin, when I was 10. I've just been infatuated with hunting marshes. And I don't know if that's because of the amount of animals you have the opportunity to see. Like you got ducks, beavers, coyotes. Down here in North Carolina, feral hogs. And you got deer as well, you know. And, or if it's the fact that a lot of people kind of shy away from hunting marshes. You know, the water deters a lot of people. But there's just a sense of optimism that surrounds a marsh for me. Like, you may not shoot the biggest buck here, but just the opportunities just seem like you never know what's about to step out, and it's awesome, and I love it.
We're out here on Jordan Game Land in North Carolina. What we're doing is just scouting a little bit, not so much scouting, it's just setting up a stand over a marsh that we got here, and for moderate season is what I think they call it down here, but actually Wake County is one of the only counties around me that allows for gun hunting and as early as October. You know, October 15th is the day that you can start gun hunting in Wake County. And, you know, certain parts you gotta make sure you follow regulations and whatnot, but I mean, that's just unheard of. You know, anything west of here is all November 15th. You know, growing up in Wisconsin, it was November, you know, the weekend before Thanksgiving was always, but you know, hunting down here this early with a gun is foreign to me, but gotta take advantage of it, right? So, we made it up. Took about 20-25 minutes, a little rusty. Haven't set up a stand. Did a lot of just spot and stalk hunting down here last year. Yeah, we're all set up. We're about 22 feet up in the air, overlooking this marsh, like I said. It's got I'm sitting over like a nice little pond area. Might be a little too close, you know. But a creek runs through pretty much the smack dab middle of this marsh, and hopefully at some point next weekend they're coming to feed. When I came up on this spot, I was a little worried about how tall this marsh grass was, you know, and whether or not I'd be actually able to see anything unless it stood right out here in this pond in front of me. But it's looking as high as I am. I'm able to peer down into it pretty good and should be able to see movement as long as I'm paying attention, not sitting on my phone. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, it's 5:45 the morning of October 15th. We're headed out to the stand now. Been giddy with excitement all week. Hardly been able to get through the work days. But yeah, let's get out there. We'll see you guys when it gets light. It's about 7 o'clock out here. It's a beautiful morning. was about 47 degrees this morning, you know, at about 5 o'clock. Now I'm sure it's about up to the 50s with the sun coming up, but we got no wind whatsoever. And, yeah, it's just, hope we get lucky. Well, it's about 7:45. Nothing's been moving yet, you know, which I figured, you know, mid-October. You know, this is generally when they say the October lull is anyways, but what I do have is a bunch of squirrels and turkeys behind me making a racket, but other than that, not much is going on. I think if I had a place to hunt, if I had to pick a place to hunt for the rest of my life, doesn't matter what state, wherever, one minute there's something going on behind me. We just had a doe and a little fawn come behind us here they got about 5 yards from my tree before they kept heading the way they wanted to. But yeah, pretty exciting. I got the shakes, you know. First deer of the year, first couple deer of the year I got to see while I'm hunting. So, pretty exciting. It's about 9:45. And other than that doe and that fawn, there's been nothing. Nothing crossing this marsh, but you know, it is what it is. I head down out of my tree stand, head home for lunch, prepare for the evening sit, hoping I'll get the chance to see some more deer. Well, I'm back at out here where I sat this morning, the other option that I was thinking about doing this evening was just not viable. Once I actually got down there to actually see with my own eyes, it's just too damn thick. No shooting lanes, nothing. But it's about 3:45 right now. Sunset's at 6:40, 6:50-ish. Temperatures raised about 30 degrees today. Started at 47. Now we're up in the 80s. I got a little bit of a swirling wind. So let's hope my scent was as good as it was this morning with those does. But yeah, so hopefully we get as lucky as we did this morning. We get to at least see something or shoot something, who knows. About 6:20. Still nothing yet. Prime time. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen now. It's gotta happen now. It's 7:05. Shooting hours is up in 5 minutes. But I can't even, it's too dark in the woods to even shoot anymore, so I'm just gonna get all my stuff down and call it a day. It's still nice being out here.
As hunters, it's only natural to feel disappointed when you miss a shot, spook an animal, or don't see anything. But at the end of the day, we don't only hunt because we want to shoot something. We do this to experience nature, be one with the trees and animals, see the sunrises and sunsets, clear our minds. We are lucky to see life through a lens that most just don't understand. If you can overcome that feeling of disappointment, you will probably realize that the latter is most often the best part about hunting.